Hello, Grey Group. Here is your Grey reading book for this week. It's called Dear Vampire. Look at the picture. What do you think's going to happen? Let's look at our speed sounds for this story. Here we have 4 speed sounds that are circled and taken from the story. Let's look at the first one. And we have the sound ool. My turn, your turn. Ready? Ool. Ool. And you can see that it's our spelling pattern that we did last week. Ool with an L and an E. Well done. The next one circled is the sound n. N. Do you notice that there's a silent K before it? We don't say that. Try and remember. And here we have another sound circled, and it's in the column with the sound Z. My turn, your turn. Z. Z. If you look, the letter is an S, but the sound is a Z. Look out for that in the story. And we have the sound Qu. Qu. Well done. And for the vowel sounds, we have 2 that are in the story that you will recognise. We have ire, fire, fire. And ear, what can you hear? Ear, what can you hear? Let's look out for them in the story today. And you'll notice with these 2 sounds, we have 3 letters, 1 sound. Can you say that? 3 letters, 1 sound. Let's look out for them. We're going to start with the story green words, children. I'm going to say them first in Fred's talk, and then I'm going to say the word. And I'd like you to repeat it when I've said it. Let's start with the top row. We've got special friends, I, her, I, higher. Your turn. Special friends, ng, f, a, ng, s, fangs. Your turn. Special friends, ear, s, ear, smear. Your turn. Next word, special friends, ear, f, ear, fear. Your turn. This last word is starred. Do you know it? It's eyes. Your turn. Let's look at the syllables. So here we have lots of lovely long words, and we're going to work them out by reading each syllable and then reading the whole word. Are you ready? Let's start over here. We have fire and work. Firework. Your turn. Next word. Tire. Entire. Your turn. 3 syllables in the next one. Computer. Computer. Your turn. Next word we have require. Require. Your turn. Next one. Vampire, vampire. And the last one in this row, we have bonfire, bonfire. Your turn. Right, let's look at the next row. So we had require, now we've got enquire, enquire. Your turn. Next word, dentist, dentist. Your turn. Next word, tiresome, tiresome. Your turn. Last word in the syllable section, appear, appear. Your turn. Well done, grade group. Let's look now at the last section of the story green words. We have the root word and then a suffix has been added on. Can you remember what a suffix is? Suffixes are letters added to the ends of words. Are we ready? So I will say the root word first and then add the suffix and say the whole word. Copy me. Ready? Wire, wired. Your turn. Dance, dancing. Your turn. Retire, retired. Your turn. Perch, perched. Your turn. Droop, drooped. Your turn. Faint, fainted. Your turn. Disappear, disappeared. Your turn. Hope, hopeless. Your turn. Scare, scary. Your turn. Fantastic. Grade group, well done. I would like you to pause the video now and go through those words again by yourself. If you can't remember how to say a word, you can rewind and check how I said it. Pause the video. Off you go. Let's look at the vocabulary check now. I will say a word, tell you its meaning, and then give a sentence taken from the story so that you understand. The first word is require. Require means need. It's another word for need. I require a top vampire for my bonfire party. Fangs. Fangs are sharp, pointy teeth. You must have sharp fangs, it says in the story. Retired. Given up work because of old age. I'm retired, really. You might remember Mr. Shea has just retired. Not quite old age, but he has retired from teaching. Next word, tiresome, means boring or irritating. You must do something about these tiresome cobwebs. Drooped, means flopped down. The vampire drooped sadly from the lampshade. Hopeless means useless or rubbish. You're a hopeless vampire. I hope this has helped you with the meanings of these words. Are you ready for the story introduction? Sit nicely and have a listen. Do you remember Wailing Winnie and her car boot sale? In this story, Winnie is planning a bonfire party. Before the big day, Winnie and her husband, Phantom Phil, went shopping to get the best fireworks they could find. "This year's bonfire party will be brill!" wailed Winnie excitedly as she dropped the last firework into her shopping bag. As they walked home, Winnie spotted a poster with a huge bat on it. "Vampire for hire," it read. "Lots of fun for the entire family." When she got back home to Snail Trail Cave, Winnie wired up her computer, plugged in the rat, and sent an email to www.fang.con. She requested a very scary vampire with sharp fangs for the big bonfire party. The big day came and the party began. Sam Spook and Smelly Nelly danced to their favourite band, the Night Whisperers. Dustbin Dave played along, clanging his dustbin lids loudly. Phantom Phil was busy lighting the fireworks when Winnie heard a quiet knock at the door. It must be the vampire, she thought, but when she went to open it, the vampire wasn't quite what she had expected. Have a think, Grey Group. How do you think the vampire might be different from what Winnie expected? I hope you enjoyed that story introduction, Grey Group. Tomorrow you will have your first read. Well done. See you very soon. Toodle pip.